Hi guys, welcome again to my anime reviews. So a few weeks ago I made my list of 6 best romance animes of this decade, and so I guess it's time for me to explain my choices. And this week I will start off with the first one on my list according to the chronological order, which is 5 centimeter per second. And once again, these are my own opinions, which might well be different from yours. 5 centimeter per second, otherwise known as Byousoku go centimeter, pardon my terrible Japanese pronunciations, was first released a decade ago. Although it's a relatively old anime, it still evokes the same feelings, the same emotions, no matter when you watch it, whether it be a decade ago, now, or even a decade later. This is a deeply tragic anime that is very different from what we're used to watching. A lot of the anime these days revolves around happy themes, ecchi themes, which I guess is the main point of entertainment, as they are mainly there to entertain you. However, 5 centimeter per second deviates from this theme, instead leaving us with a realistic romance story, exploring events that we wish would never happen to us, but can and may occur in our daily lives. This short 1-hour movie is separated into 3 short stories, tracking Takaki's life from primary school all the way through to employment. And while I can keep introducing the anime, I think I better start off explaining why this was on the list, otherwise this would take up half a day. 5 centimeters per second leaked of depression and sadness, but it was a very beautiful and realistic story. What partly attracted me to this anime was its realism. It shows that life is not always perfect, love is not always without hardship, and idealistic scenarios can usually only happen in our dreams. No matter how badly you might have wanted the relationship to last, there's always outside factors, external pressures that can sweep away your hopes, your dreams. Looking into 5 centimeters per second, you see the painful reality that Takaki has to face eventually, knowing that it's not possible to restore the relationship with Akari. You also see the agony that Kanae experiences when she finally accepts the hard truth. Even the tiny moments towards the end of the movie, when you see both Akari and Takaki losing their childhood memories, which they once hold dear. Another great aspect of this movie, which made a very strong impact on me, was the method of storytelling and the techniques that Makoto Shinkai used throughout this movie. Throughout his different works, he's been very good at using distance and time to separate a couple. You can see this in Voices of a Distant Star, where the time needed to receive a message is longer and longer as the two characters move further apart. You can also see it in the recently released work of Your Name, Kimi no Nawa, where the main characters were technically separated by time. And in 5 centimeters per second, you see both Takaki and Akari moving elsewhere due to the nature of their parents' work. As Akari recalled, is no longer a distance where we can jump on the train and see each other. Moving on, the art and the music also complemented the movie. This art and music also led me to put 5 centimeters per second into my list of best romance animes this decade. And as with his other works, many scenes in this movie are wallpaper material, showing that he actually put a lot of work into making this movie. Then we have the music. It's very quiet, playing in the background silently, almost resembling sounds of isolation and seclusion. The song that I liked most was in the ending, and if I recalled correctly, it was called One More Time, One More Chance. If you search for and read through the lyrics, it almost seems as if this was a summary of 5 centimeters per second, especially the last segment. How much pain before I can see you again? I'm always searching somewhere for you. even though I know you won't be here. If my wish is to be granted, please bring me to you right now. Takaki's wish was finally granted, and he was finally relieved of his past. Listening to the song while reading through the lyrics also make it seem as if it's describing those of us who's in a long distance relationship where we long to see our other. One last thing that I really liked about 5cm per second was the ending. Although it's unlike the much happier ending of Your Name, Kimi no Nawa, it offered the best ending it could under this tragic scenario. And while it is not a cheerful ending, it offers a realistic yet satisfying conclusion to this overall story. No matter how slow cherry blossoms fall, they will eventually fall to the ground if not intervened. No matter how strong the bonds of a relationship is, it will slowly drift apart if not maintained. So now that you have watched this video, go maintain your relationships, your friendships, and everything else that you hold dear before you end the same way as Takaki. And once again, this is Serendipity. Thank you very much for watching my video, and hope to see you next time.